next question in the name of Assembly Member Russell, and it concerns community engagement with the Gypsy, Roma and Traveller accommodation needs assessment.
Can I thank the member for her question? I'm committed to supporting Gypsy, Roma, Traveller and travelling show people communities. Londoners should be able to access accommodation which is suitable for them and meets their needs, and this includes suitable accommodation for gypsies and travellers. The London-wide Gypsy and Traveller accommodation needs assessment was undertaken in collaboration with Gypsy, Roma, Traveller and travelling show people communities, and also with London boroughs. This is the most comprehensive assessment of Gypsy, Roma, Traveller and travelling show people communities accommodation needs carried out since the GLA was established in 2000. These groups were represented on a steering group that oversaw the development of the Gypsy and Traveller Accommodation Needs Assessment, GTANA, and I'm hugely grateful for their involvement with and contribution to the GTANA work. As well as attending steering group meetings, community organisations contributed at several key stages in preparing the assessment, advising on the design of the household surveys, recruiting community interviewers, commenting and advising on aspects of the assessment methodology and on draft reports. Steering group members acted as representatives of their organisations and understood the need to keep their respective communities updated on the work as it developed. Not only that, but organisations representing the Gypsy, Roma, Traveller and travelling show people communities have been active in promoting the assessment and encouraging communities to complete surveys. This included producing and sharing leaflets, active promotion via social media, and at the 2022 Traveller Movement Annual Conference, and the creation of a short film to explain the assessment's objectives and encourage households to complete surveys. The GTANA draws on survey responses from around 1,900 households. Community groups also undertook 4 drop-in sessions in local areas, such as community centres and churches, where gypsies and travellers and members of the Roma community were encouraged and assisted to complete the survey. By providing comprehensive, up-to-date evidence on the accommodation needs of the Gypsy, Roma, Traveller and travelling show people communities, the assessment, once published, will inform local plans and my next London plan. It should also provide evidence for partners to develop funding bids where there's a gap in need to pay for new pitches or to refurbish existing pitches. Providing evidence of need is just the first step, however, and attention now needs to turn to delivery. Capital funding is available through our Affordable Homes programme to deliver new or remodel and refurbish existing Gypsy and Traveller sites. I'm keen to maintain momentum and engage to unlock and accelerate the delivery of new and improved Gypsy and Traveller provision across London.
Thank you for that. I have been talking with people who've been involved on the steering group, and it is on their behalf that I'm speaking with you now. Now, if you look at the history here, in 2008, the London Gitana identified a need for 1,626 pitches by 2017, but only 12 pitches have been built since 2008. Now, the draft 2025 Gitana proposes about half of the last target. That's just 851 pitches, which is effectively erasing half of the historic backlog. And I think people who've been involved on the steering group have really serious questions about the methodology that has been used for assessing the need that there is. Now, they've described their participation as feeling like a tick box exercise, and they're really concerned that the scale of need is just not incorporated into the plan. So, are you concerned about the fact that your steering group people are feeling that they haven't been properly listened to?
So, Chair, I mean, I've looked into this, and this is the most comprehensive assessment of needs for this community undertaken in the last 25 years. Now, I know there are concerns that have been raised, particularly by one of the groups on the steering group.
It's not one of the groups. You've got London Gypsies and Travellers and the Traveller Movement have both raised concerns that when they came to the event here at City Hall that they had a lot of questions for GLA officers that were not answered around the methodology and the way that the needs assessment has been put together. Do you think that you could consider getting a pause and a review of what's happening here? If you've got these stakeholders who are so important, this is a human rights issue, it's really important that they feel that they can put their names to this. And they've actually heard last night from Tom Copley, finally, after many weeks of not hearing from him. They'd written because they were concerned they didn't want to put their names to the Gitana, but actually their names are going to be included on the Gitana when it gets published. This feels like a real breakdown in communication. Can you just commit to pause and review before it gets published so that this can all be sorted out?
Look, Joe, I'm under no illusion. This is a community that's been let down for decades. It's underrepresented, underserved. What I'm really happy to do is, because the Deputy Mayor has been closely linked with the various committees for arrange for him to meet with representatives who are unhappy, to try and resolve, to get through this, because obviously the intention is good. I'm clearly not happy that some people are unhappy with the process. So let me ask the Deputy Mayor to meet with the various groups who are unhappy to see a way through this.
Thank you very much. That will hopefully help move things forward. Thank you.